It's all about you when we work together in a spiritual coaching and healing session. It's all about getting you to where you want to go in life. It's all about getting you what you want, who you want to be, who you want to be around, where you want to be spending your time, what experiences you want to create, things you might want to manifest. And you are the common denominator in all that. You are the central point in all of that. So when we're not getting what we want in life, it's always because there's something off kilter in ourselves. And my job in these sessions is to try and find those pieces and help you create those things in life that you want to create by clearing what's in the way. So take a client of mine, we'll call her Karina, and she came to me in a space where she was struggling to enjoy life, even experience it in a way that was pleasant. And we worked together for about a year and a half, and we worked in spiritual coaching and healing sessions, and we worked in movement as well, which is the other side of my work. And we brought out some trauma that had been deep-seated in her system. It was trauma that she mentally knew about, but it was sitting in her system in different parts of herself, directing the flow of her life. And no matter what she tried on a cognitive level, she couldn't get out of some of these patterns she was stuck in. And what we realized is that she needed to go deeper. And the combination of doing the spiritual coaching and healing and the movement, the mindful movement, is what allowed her to transform herself inside and out with her, in her body, in her mind, in her emotional space, and in herself. And she went on to create an awesome life. And it showed me that what I did with myself when I had cancer, which I always say is rip the floorboards up of who I thought I was and literally rewire the system back in a different way, didn't just work for me, it worked for other people as well. Because it's not just one piece, and it's not always surface level, and it's not always just a case of a bit of mindset shifting. Sometimes we have to dig really deep to bring out those parts of ourselves that can be in the bones, they can be sitting in the organs, in the tissue, in the fascia, in our cellular patterning. They can be sitting anywhere within us. And until we surface that, just going to keep directing the patterns that we're in. And so this is where sometimes healing is about layers. But what I really aim for in the work I do, and it wasn't a conscious thing, it just came out like that. And I think the reason that my work emerged in the way it did, was because of having had cancer, being given 6 months to live, and then healing holistically. And as soon as I got that diagnosis, I knew I'm going to have to dig deep to heal from this, to clear this. This isn't just something I can kind of throw a few holistic rituals at. I've got to really go there. And so when I work with people, I'm looking for that original picture. I'm looking for that point where it all started. Sometimes that shows up as a childhood experience. Sometimes it shows up as a past life. And my job is to as a psychic, to find out what the information is you need from what you're showing me, translate, if you like, communicate that back to you, and help you clear anything or release from your system anything that's blocking you from enjoying the life the way you want to live. It's quite straightforward, really. It's just mechanics. It's just not always easy. One of my teachers over the years used to say, it's simple, but not always easy. So it is straightforward, but then we get caught up in, and another phrase I always liked was in looking in the tissue after we've blown our nose. And I think that's something that really catches people out. Another phrase from my Psychic Institute days, and that is where we start to release from our system and then almost start to kind of look at it as it's coming out, and then think it's kind of resettling in our space again, which it's not. It's leaving. We're just noticing it as it leaves. So it is about that unearthing, so you can be you, the you want to be in the world, living, doing all the great things you want to do. And it's not always a case of just writing a load of goals and focusing intently on that with affirmations. Sometimes we've got to go in and we've got to excavate. We've got to go, right, what's going on behind here? And that is exactly what I did when I had cancer. Exactly. And that is how I work with people now. And my work, I've noticed, is the most successful when I have time with people. So when I work in several sessions. So I have Supercharge Your Life, which is a 6-session package. And that is available for $9.99. And we either work on a specific area over those 6 sessions, or we look at what I call the 6 magic modules in your space: movement, mindset, meditation and energy work, meals, mood, and me time. And we look at what's affecting, because anything that's off kilter in any of those areas will affect the entire organism. And I also do one-off sessions, spiritual coaching and healing, and these sessions are $1.99, and they have a recording of our time together on Zoom. So if you're interested in any of that, DM me the word super for Supercharge Your Life. DM me the word healing for spiritual coaching and healing sessions. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Bye.